What's up everybody and welcome back to an Idiot's Road to Glory, episode number 25 I believe. So we're a quarter of a way to 100 and we still haven't missed a day, which is absolutely beautiful every day for you guys, aiming for about 6 PM, sometimes as late as 9, but it is always out for you guys there. Make sure you got the notification bell on and you'll never miss an episode when it comes out. We're going to have a bit of a chill out episode today, kind of. I'm not going to be playing Foot Champs this weekend because I've got family visiting, so instead, as I also have family visiting, we need to get some videos made a little bit recorded in advance for you guys. So we'll have Foot Champs rewards probably out tomorrow because this is in between my Div Rivals rewards that you guys seen yesterday and the Foot Champs rewards, which you'll probably see tomorrow. We're going to do a little bit of craziness now. We're going to jump, first of all, straight in with comment of the day, which comes from Yassine, who said, get Neymar for left wing and Fabinho instead of Lucas, save up for this. As if I haven't got enough Liverpool players in my squad already. Like, I mean, at this point, it's getting on. Like, we've got Foot Champs rewards coming out later today. I would absolutely love to get a red Virgil van Dijk. That means I'd have to buy Alisson to be able to play him on chemistry, and then he's telling me to get Fabinho as well. We've basically just got a Liverpool team. I may as well just order a Liverpool kit, which is actually a little bit bad. So, I mean, you are probably right. I will probably end up getting Fabinho at some point, but it does kind of make me a little bit sad, I'm not going to lie. And yet, Neymar would be a massive upgrade. Or not, Neymar would be an upgrade on Mane. Would he be as much of an upgrade on Mane as Gattuso is on Lucas Leiva? That's my only question. And I'm leaning towards the Gattuso one first because it just does give me a lot more freedom with what I can do as well. So, we shall see. In fact, I'll quickly show you why I'm leaning towards doing Gattuso first by jumping into my concepty, squaddy kind of thing. And the reason for it is it just gives me a little bit more freedom. Like, this is how it would initially start off, but then, like we talked about in the last episode, we could move Gattuso into the centre, swap Paulinho for Dele Alli and swap Mane for Son, just to get a little bit of a different team on the go, and then we could maybe move Firmino back to here and bring in a Kante up front, which would then obviously move back to CDM in game, and that gives us an insane little team. Or we could obviously keep the Mane and bring in Fabinho instead of the Dele Alli, and obviously just get some more Liverpool players into our squad. And then we've got the freedom up front to choose whichever Premier League centre attacking mid or striker we want. So we could get a Harry Kane and play Firmino cam. We could get a De Bruyne and keep playing Firmino striker. So there's a little bit more flexibility there. We could even then bring in the Neymar when we actually get him actually in properly, and then maybe even stick Cavani up front, and that gets him full chemistry. And then I don't even know where we go from there behind, but Gattuso just links everyone up together. So Salah and Firmino have got full chemistry over there because of the link to Gattuso from Firmino, and Cavani and Neymar have got it. We can play Cavani up front, we can play Firmino cam, and then we just need a CDM that I get some chemistry. So I don't know, we could go for Matuidi or something like that, and that would get us a strong link to the Alexandro chilling behind him, and that's full chemistry that way. And it just brings in so many more options for a squad, because then we don't even need Skriniar, because we've got Alexandro's on full chemistry just off Matuidi. So we could be like, okay, what do we want to do for our defence? We want to then go and get ourselves a Sergio Ramos and a Courtois and a Varane or something. Do you know, there's just so much more freedom with putting Gattuso in the centre there, and you can basically just bring in little doubles. So you can get like your Alexandro and your Matuidi, you can get your Neymar and your Cavani, your Salah and your Firmino, and he's just in the middle linking to absolutely everyone. So the Neymar idea is very, very good, and it's something that I do want to bring in eventually, but I think I want the icon first because there's just so much more flexibility to change my team in different ways around as we go along, rather than having to do the Neymar one and then having to save up even more. And you can only do it in steps, whereas with Gattuso you can do it in any order that you actually want. So that's the reason for me wanting the icon, and I think I am going to go for the Gattuso. Has this price come down or gone up? We are, in this episode, going to be doing some investing for the Scream Marquee, not Scream Marquee matchup, Scream SBC, which is probably going to bring people's prices down quite a bit. You can see it's 550k, we're on 204. We did have about 225 about 10 minutes ago, but we've already been and invested in some stuff, which I can show you guys is hiding in here. We've, as if there isn't enough Liverpool players in this video already, we've gone and got ourselves a load of Joel Matips for 450, 400, 450, 400. Some James Milners for like, that one was 550. I think I've already got one of him. We got some Nathaniel Kleins for 500 coins as well. This was from Flair FIFA, or Flair, if you guys know who that is. He's a Twitch streamer. He doesn't play FIFA at all. He hasn't played a single game of this FIFA, but he's got 4 million coins. Literally all he does all day is trade and invest and stuff like that. So he's an absolute genius, and he's got more coins than he has cents. but he's also proper weird and doesn't even play the game. But if you want to go check him out and see, maybe one day he'll build a 4 million coin team, but for now he's just trading and trading and trading and trading. And that was what he recommended me to invest in, is cheap but high rated Premier League non-rares, with the logic that when an SBC comes out where you need like a full league or a Premier League team or something like that for a screen card, the 82 Matip who I bought for 400 coins is going to be there for like 1,000 coins or something like that. So we might actually end up going and buying a fair few more of them. But because I'm not playing FUT Champs this weekend, like usually I would be thinking of a way to spend this 200k and upgrade my team, because I don't just want 200k's worth of potentially decent players just sitting in my club when I'm playing FUT Champs games. But like maybe I'd have just bought myself a Cancelo at right back or something like that, and a Benatia to upgrade my defence a little bit while we saved up for Gattuso. But we're not actually going to be playing it this weekend because of my family visiting. Maybe we'll play a few games towards the end on Sunday just to re-qualify ourselves easily for the next week. But with that in mind, we don't actually need to spend the coins, and we can potentially invest it and make some more coins when we then flip them. So the idea is to turn this 200k into like 300, 350k, maybe even 400k if we're lucky, literally just by doing nothing, just buying some cards. And then when we come to buy the icon, hopefully we'll have way more coins by just leaving the cards sitting there doing absolutely nothing. So we did some of Flair's on, and we should probably buy some more of them, because that's basically no risk at all. Like Joel Matip is never going to be worth less than 450 coins no matter what. We're never going to lose coins doing that. So probably grab some more of them. I might do that off camera for you guys instead of you sitting me watching me endlessly try and snipe Joel Matip. So like, if I show you guys, I think he actually goes for like 500, 550. There's a few of them there for 500, so all I did was stick this on 450 like that. And I wasn't even particularly trying, to be honest with you. When they pop up, it's not very hard to buy them. You just grab yourself a fair few Matips, and then the logic is you're never ever going to lose coins on them, but you might double your money. So I've only spent like 20k on them, and I should probably spend like another 20, 25k, and we can maybe turn that 50k into 100k. So pretty decent. We'll spread it out and buy some of ones, because we don't want just Matip. I might get some Ibora. Most of them are Liverpool, to be honest, like Milner, Sturridge, different ones like that. They've just been, Liverpool have got quite a few decently rated players, but quite a lot of them are non-rare. Adam Lallana is another one. There's a few Arsenal ones like Ramsey and Czech, but they're a bit more expensive. Dejan Lovren is another one from Liverpool. You've got yourself Tosin's 80 rated striker from Everton. You can get him for like 500 coins. Xhaka from Arsenal as well is like 600. So I'll pick up some more of them. Mustafi from Arsenal again. So there's a few ones that you can pick up for not too many coins. Mustafi and Ramsey and people like that are getting on for like 700, 800 coins. So maybe not the safest of bets. But Sturridge, Sergio Rico even though goalies aren't usually the best investments, they never go up that much. Ibora though, Matip, Lichtsteiner, Wilshere, maybe not Fabianski, I just said not goalies, Vestergaard, just cheap Prem non-rares that Flair said to get, that are never really going to go down in price but might double. So that's what you want to be doing, that's what I'm going to be doing. And also, you want to be going for some 83s as well, because last year I've got the SBCs up for the screen thing that is coming out this Friday, so it's out today, the day that you guys are watching this video. So if the SBC hasn't come out yet, get your investments in, because it'll be out very, very soon, but I imagine it already is by the time you guys are watching this video. On the very first day, they released an SBC where you had to use Valencia and Levante plus Albacete, I don't even know what team that is. Teams with bats in their badges was essentially what it was, which is why Valencia were there. So you needed 2 Valencia players. Whether they'll do that again, I'm not so sure, so I'm probably not going to pick that one up. That seems a little bit crazy. That was Dracula's 11. Maybe this year they'll do... I'm struggling to think of another club that's got anything remotely related to Halloween in its badge. But anyway, we'll ignore that one. We'll move on to day 2, where you needed to make a squad that was 3 players from the same nation max, 3 players from the same league max, exactly silver, so maybe pick up some random silver players, could be pretty decent for 200 coins if you get some rare ones or something like that. But that one wasn't particularly hard at all either. It was only got onto day 4 where you could actually get an untradeable ultimate screen card in a pack, and you needed an 83 rated squad. So this is where you're starting to need 83 rated players. And I think the same on day, where was it, day 9? You could get there was another untradeable one, and it was again an 83 rated squad that you need. So basically, you need 83 rated players. And like I just said, goalies probably not the best way to go, because goalies are always cheap. Like whenever you're doing an SBC, you always put like a goalie in goal, a goalie at left back, and a goalie at right back or something like that, because they're the cheapest ones. But players that you have to have in a team, centre backs and strikers, they're usually good to be going up in price. And then the obscure ones, or the ones where there's not many from that position, usually rocket up in price loads. So the left wings and the right wings are the ones that usually fly up. So there's not actually too many. I'm looking at them on Footbin now. The only cheap left mid on this game is Yannick Carrasco. So he's going to be a decent one to pick up. But he's 2,000 coins already, and you've only got... This is only 83s and 84s. Coman, Lamar, Promes, and Martial are like 4, 8, 27, and 40k. So it's only Carrasco that you can use, really. So he might be a decent one. Unless people are going to get like an 82 left mid and then use an 84 somewhere else or something along the lines of that. So let me have a look. 82 rated left mids that are cheap. Guedes, Bailey, Tyson, Gnabry, and Brandt. There's not many of them. And even they are quite a bit. So it might be worth me picking up some Guedes as well, actually. Get myself a Guedes and a Bailey. Okay, we'll look into that. And Guedes is from Valencia, if they do copy that SBC. So we'll get some Guedes, we'll get some Bailey. We then want to get ourselves, like I said, some 83 ones. So we'll get ourselves a Carrasco. I say A, like we're going to be getting quite a lot of them. We're going to be spending basically all our coins. And then we want Lucas Vasquez and Castillejo at the 83. And Juan Mata. Mata's a decent one as well because of the Champions League marquee matchup. So we get ourselves some Juan Mata, some Vasquez, and some Castillejo. And in a striker, we can get ourselves some William Jose, some Balotelli, and some Moreno. There isn't any left backs, it's only Telles that we've already got. And right back, it's Sergio Roberto or Carvajal or Kyle Walker, and they cost stupid amounts of coins as well. There's then centre backs that we can be picking up: Savic, Nacho Fernandez, people like that. And the cams and centre mids and CDMs, you're looking at the Portuguese league players like Fernandez and Pereira. Lucas Leiva, Guiliano's always a good one. He always usually rockets up in price actually because people love using Brazilian teams for stuff for some reason. And then Kagawa, Naby Keita's probably a decent one. He's 2k, so maybe not the best. Pizzi, Gustavo. I'll grab some Gustavos. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to go and spend a crap loads of coins on all of these players and just leave them stored in our club. This is probably not the most ideal time to be doing this. Jordan Foot Champs Rewards is when you want to be doing it, but I'm going to be out. So unfortunately, we're doing it at 2:45. So there probably won't be as much competition, but also, I mean, we're just doing it at not the most optimum of times is probably the best way to say it. But they're still pretty cheap. Like you can't go wrong with a Guedes for 900 coins, 800 coins, whatever he's going to cost me. 850 for Guedes. So let's get 10 of them. Let's get 10 of him. He's like 8k. Do we do 10? Do we do 8k? We've got quite a lot. How many players we've got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, which would give us, we get 10 Guedes. We don't want to put all of our eggs in one basket, but 10's not too bad. So how many is that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, if we did this at Foot Champs, we could probably get them for 750 coins quite easily, but it's like 100 coins and I'm not too bothered. I mean, if we need the left wing for these squads, he's probably going to go up. He's just decent anyway. He's from Valencia. He's got a bat in his badge. Maybe they'll do the same thing. I highly, highly doubt it though. But that's right. We'll take him. That's decent. He's only an 82. But like I said, there's only one 83 left wing that you can use. So I'll pick up some Bailey as well, as he was pretty cheap. Oh, he's a little bit more. All right, he's 900. It's not really that deep, is it? But again, we could sit here sniping them to save 50 coins. But if I was going to snipe players, I wouldn't actually snipe Bailey, if that makes sense. Like if I wanted to snipe to make coins and save coins or whatever you want to put it, I would go and snipe some Claude Puels or some silvers from like one of the SBC leagues or something like that, and I'd make far more coins in the time that it'd take me to snipe 10 Baileys for 800 coins just from sniping one Puel. That'd take me like a minute. So there's literally no points. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is just about using your time wisely, I suppose. 7, 8. Oh, okay, someone else has bought that one. 8, 9. No, 9. There we go. That'll do. We got 9 of him. So we want to sort down. And you can literally just leave them in this unassigned items. It does become a bit of a pain in the arse if you then want to actually buy someone. Because if you've got like hundreds of items in here and you're trying to find the player that you've just bought, obviously it's going to be a bit of a pain in the bum. And when I open my Foot Champs packs, is it going to start putting all of the... oh no, am I not going to be able to open my Foot Champs rewards? I didn't think of this. I didn't think this through, but never mind. Anyway, I suppose we can just throw them on the trade pile anyway. We're only buying 10 a pop, aren't we, at the moment? So exit and sort them later. We want Carrasco. Carrasco seems like a very, very good one because he's the only 83 rated left mid who's actually affordable at the moment. And it seems other people have already cottoned on to the fact, and he's going up in price. Oh, you guys are clever. He's 1,800 coins. We got one of them. I mean, we may as well we'll store them ones in our club, the ones that aren't duplicates. We may as well. We've only got 34 items there, so we're doing right. We can always pop them on the trade pile, and our coins are going down quite rapidly. Right, we're going to need to. Do we pick him up? Is it going to be worth 1,900 coins? How much do you reckon he's actually going to go up to when you need a left mid, an 83 for a left mid squad? He's probably going to be like 3 or 4k, do you reckon? Or am I reaching? I suppose you're always kind of needing 83s for different squads and stuff like that, so you can't go too wrong. And someone else is buying them all, so obviously somebody agrees with me, but whether that's just hype driving the market up and I'm actually going to end up losing coins, I'm not really too sure. I doubt it. Like 2k for an 83 left mid doesn't seem too bad, but like I said, maybe there is just hype driving them up. We're going to pick a few more up. There we go. That'll do. That's enough. The problem with this is, I think this is the one that actually could make all of the coins. Like, there literally isn't another left mid that's even remotely possible to put into the squad. You're going to have to put 82s in. Ain't no one's trading in Kingsley Coman or Thomas Lamar or Quincy Promes or Martial. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's literally all you can do. But it depends if you actually need a left mid in the squad as well. I suppose we could end up losing some coins on this guy, but I'm going to risk it. We're going to go a little bit crazy on Carrasco's. There you go. If he doubles in price, we'll be absolutely laughing. Cool. 47 items, so almost halfway to a full trade pile, which is not too shabby considering we've only spent, what have we spent at this point? What do we, 60k? That's not too bad. I mean, I don't want to go too mental, so what should we do next? Right mids. Okay, let's go for Juan Mata, because he's from the Prem as well, so he's almost guaranteed to go up. So there's a Mata for 1,600 coins. I don't think I've got one in my club, so he can go into my club. Yeah, there you go. And then if you just want to mass buy them, 1,700 coins. Very nice. I mean, again, if we did this during Foot Champs Awards, I could probably get these for 1,500. It's not that deep. I don't actually mind that much. Like, I'm not going to lose coins on buying Juan Mata for 1,700 coins, I don't think. Like, let me check his price, his graph over the... He's probably already started to go up from people investing, I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bit late to the hype train, but if we have a look at his price throughout the whole of this FIFA, the cheapest he's been all year was at the 25th of September when FIFA came out, and he was 1,600 coins. Other than that, the other cheapest he's been is this week at 1,700 because of the market crash. So that's absolutely fine with me. We ain't losing any coins buying Juan Matas for 1,700 coins. In fact, how many of them did we just buy? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, they're all over the gaff, aren't they? 5. We'll buy a few more Matas. Like, I can't see you losing coins on a 1,700 coin Premier League right mid that's 83 rated. Do you know what I mean? It's the cheapest he's ever been in this FIFA. Obviously, until Foot Champs Awards come out today and the screen packs come out, but once the screen SBC comes out, rolling in the coins, absolutely rolling. Hopefully. Anyway, I mean, I've done this before and been completely wrong, but I would recommend it, and all of the traders seem to be doing it, and they sort of usually know what they're on about, so that's cool. We've got some Matters. What have we got? Vazquez and Castillejo as well. I think I'll leave my right mid options at just Juan Mata, especially because of the Champions League and marquee matchups of Man U. He might end up coming good for that. So let's pick ourselves up some strikers. So for that one, we're going to be going for Balotelli and Moreno probably to keep it in the decent leagues. Like, you could go for William Jose, but he's in the Portuguese league, whereas Balotelli's in the Ligue 1, and he should be about 1,300 coins. Oh, he's cheaper than that. This is beautiful. Okay, there's one Balotelli for 1,200 coins. We'll buy a few more for 1,300. Again, if I was doing this at Foot Champs, maybe you could get Balotelli's for 1,000 coins. Maybe you could get him for 1,100 coins. Maybe you could even get him for 950 coins if you're lucky. I don't really think you would. It'd just be a snipe off, I suppose, from everybody else doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more for good luck is 10. There we go. That is 10 Balotelli's for 1,300 coins. Wouldn't be surprised to see him go into 2 to 3k when the SBCs come out being a striker in the Ligue 1, and we're going to do the exact same thing with Gerard Moreno, who also, according to Footbin, is about 1,300 coins. So let me pop that on there. Moreno, you are a 1,300 coin player. Very, very nice. And he's 83 rated, and he plays in the La Liga. So that one's gone for 1,200. So we're just going to buy loads for 1,300. Like I said, what am I doing? I'm buying 10 of these. We'd probably save ourselves 1,000 coins if we sat here and sniped them across the 10. Or we could just go and snipe one Claude Puel and make 1,000 coins. Like, it's not worth the effort at all when you can just make so many more coins elsewhere. And I probably actually will leave myself with a few coins just to snipe and do some trading and different bits and bobs, like quick flips, rather than just investing all of my coins. But to be honest with you, I can't see you going wrong picking up a 1300 coin, 83 rated player. That's a striker in the La Liga. Like, how can you? There's no way you're going to lose coins on that, and he's probably going to be worth about 3k. So buy a crap load of him as well. How many players have we got in our unassigned pile now? We have got 49. That's not too bad. So what we say next, centre backs. Stefan Savic, we're going to go for you. You could be a decent little one. You're from, again, the La Liga. You are a pretty crazy nation if you need to do like multiple different nations, and you cost absolutely no coins. It's crazy. Okay, what is he, 1200? Okay, there's a few of them for 1200. There's one for 1100. Nice. I think that one's already gone, hasn't it? It has. Okay, there's two of them. We've already got one of this guy chilling on our trade pile, actually. I think there's one in... Is there one in our club? There's not. Okay, there's one in our club now. Because we're going to confirm that one. We're going to back out. It's mad. You used to have to do a glitch thing to get your massive unassigned item pile and be able to store hundreds of thousands of coins worth of cards. Don't even need to do anything this year. Just press circle. It's great. So buy a load of Savages. Again, 1300 coins. Maybe he's not going to go up in price as much as... If I had to guess, I don't think he'd go up in price as much as the striker. The Morenos and the Balotellis. So buy ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of you. There we go. 8 Savages plus the couple we've already got. We're down to 88,000 coins. And we got... Is this miscounting them? Am I going crazy? Why does it still say we've only got 50 items? Where's my Savages gone? Can you only have 50 there and it's just gonna... Or maybe you can only have 50 of them in there, and as I get rid of these ones, it'll bring the other ones in. Okay, so maybe we aren't going to be able to open our FUT Champs rewards. This is kind of dodgy. Never mind. Oh well. I'd rather be rich than have 200k packs, I suppose. We'll get our coins, we'll get to open our 2 red cards, and then we'll have to wait until we sell our investments maybe to do the 100k packs. I mean, we'll see in the video tomorrow what happens. Anyway, we've still got 88,000 coins. What do we want to invest in? Guiliano. He's usually costs absolutely nothing, and I remember him from every FIFA being a good one for SBCs. That's Gilabodju, that is not who we want. Guiliano is who we do want. Yeah, look, he's like 1100 coins. This guy usually, I remember buying this guy for like 3k last FIFA. Not even joking. Yeah, okay, it literally doesn't put it up past 50, does it? It must just be like a bug where once you get rid of them 50, it'll show you the next 50. Whatever, that's fine by me. There's another one for 1100, and I think I'll just go and buy a crap load. Like, he doesn't actually show up, or does he? No, he doesn't. Okay, whatever, it's fine. It's not going to take my cards off me, is it? Let's be honest, they're just going to disappear and come back. Maybe I'll throw all of them onto the trade pile, and then we'll see whether the rest, some different ones pop up. Yeah, so we've got one Guiliano there, Morenos, Savic, Carrasco, Balotellis and Matas. There's just a random assortment of everything, I suppose, and then the Matips and Guedezes and stuff like that are down there. Let's stick every Savic and every Balotelli onto the trade pile, and let's see if more of them pop up. Or is it just going to keep... Let's just throw everything onto the trade pile. That's going to be so much easier, isn't it? Okay, there we go. So now if I buy another Guiliano, yeah, there's the rest of my stuff. Okay, nice. It just hides. You can only have 50 things on here. That's absolutely fine then. No stress there. We've got 73,000 coins. I want to leave some space on the transfer list just so that we can actually... I mean, I've sold some stuff. I sold my Mares, sold them Puels that we bought for 3,900. Then we got that silver dude, as well. So we get rid of them and that'll give us an extra little bit of space. Still got like 42 spaces. I want to keep a few of them just for trading with, but let's grab some Luis Gustavos too. 1,300 coins, a Brazilian centre defensive mid in the league, and I don't think we can be going wrong with that. I've accidentally clicked assign, it doesn't really matter. Stick that one in my club, ignore the rest of them, and we'll buy a few more for good luck as well. Right, we've got 60k left. What I'm going to do is I want to save myself at like 20k, just to like trade with some Puels during rewards or something along the lines of that. But that aside, I think I'm going to go off camera and spend some time actually picking up the non-rares from the Prem, because they take a little bit longer and a bit more boring to actually go through the coins. Like, we blitzed through 150k's worth of coins in not very long at all there, but we're spending coins at like a third of the rate. It's only like 400 coins a pop, so it'll take me ages to get that many coins, to get rid of that many coins by buying Matips and Lovrens and Sturridge and Tosin and people like that. So I'll leave that one for off camera, but for now, that is some investing done. Let me know. Let's do a poll. Actually, we love doing polls recently. I've just dropped my controller, so I'm just about to ask you if I'm a genius. But in the poll, am I a genius? Am I about to become mega rich, or have I just wasted loads of time and lost loads of coins. Get your votes in the poll. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Let me know what you've been investing in down in the comment section as well. For now, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. We'll be back tomorrow with my FUT Champs rewards, where hopefully we can open them, even though we've got loads of stuff chilling or unassigned. We'll have to wait and see. It's going to be a mystery for everybody. At least we'll be able to do the red ones. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.